I could see myself using it everywhere, pretty much constantly. Hey, I'm Mark Van Gool. I'm here at Bay 7 Studios, and today I'm playing through the Yamaha THR amp. I wanted to show you a few different sounds that you can get with it. It's great because it takes the place of a lot of different pedals and amps. You can do a lot with it without really needing anything else. I could record pretty much a whole track just using the amp and a laptop, and basically all I'm using is the THR as my interface and platform for everything. And it's connected USB to Cubase, and that's all I need to do this. I've thrown in just an easy drum loop. I just wanted to make a little song out of it. So here's my drum loop. So I've got that drum loop along with the click track, and the next thing I'm going to do is just maybe come up with like a rock, kind of a rock rhythm guitar sound. So let's try the lead first. That's pretty cool, but I don't want any effects on my rhythm track, so I'm going to turn those off. There's a nice drive. So something like that's cool. Let's start with that. I've got my level set, and now I'm going to record my chorus rhythm guitar part. Here goes. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably double that. I'm doing a chorus part, so I wanted to have it kind of left and right, because AC/DC has two left and right. I'll adjust my sound a little bit. I'll clean up this sound a little bit. I'm going to have bass on my track. I don't want to have so much bass on that rhythm guitar part that it's going to get muddy. All right, so I've got my next tone ready. It's just a little bit lower gain compared to what I had when I started. It's a little clearer. I kind of like this one. That's a cool tone. I'll use that as my second guitar tone on this. And here goes. I'm going to record a chorus part again. That's pretty cool. I'm going to go with that for now. I think I'm going to move on and just maybe try some different ideas that could go with that, maybe some different sounds. Those are really just chorus parts. I want to have like a bit of an intro and maybe some verse sounds. So I think I'm going to go to like a cleaner kind of sound, maybe something with some effects. I made this sound earlier. It's basically just the crunch on the THR. I've got the gain on this very low. It's pretty clean. But then I've incorporated some delay and reverb. One of the great things about the THR is that it's actually got a setting where you're combining delay and reverb together, and it falls all within the really usable range of what you'd want from a delay or reverb. So this is just from here, just the delay and reverb from that. Yeah, really cool. It sounds great. So for this track, I think I'm going to do, I need some kind of verse part, so let's see what I come up with. Here goes. I like that. I like the delay and the reverb. I'm really happy with that sound. It's pretty inspiring to play. So I grabbed an acoustic. I thought, you know, this could be pretty fun just to have like an acoustic rhythm in there as well. Well, I decided to kind of go with the flat setting on the THR with this because I'm using the Yamaha acoustic SRT pickup system, and it has mic modeling. So I'm just using the mic model 1 on this acoustic and just going flat into the THR. I mean, that sounds nice for me. I think that's going to work well within this track. So I'm just going to go ahead and record my idea and see how it works. So I've got an acoustic part, I've got a delayed guitar part with some reverb on it, and then I've got some kind of rock guitar rhythms in a chorus section. I want to try just adding some different sounds. So one of the sounds that I really liked off this was the tremolo sound. I thought was really cool. So I'm going to see if I can incorporate that into this tune somewhere. Just dial that up on here. It's pretty cool. I like that. I need this sound to kind of mesh with all the parts that I already have. I already have quite a few parts. Actually, almost all the bass out, and I'm just using, I'm just boosting the highs a little bit and the mids just a little. That's pretty cool. I really like the tremolo on this amp. And it's cool. It's like an instant classic. Like all the classic combo amps always had like a cool tremolo effect built in and a cool reverb. And the great thing about the THR is it has all that stuff in there, but takes it up another notch. Here's tremolo with some spring reverb. It's pretty cool. I like that sound. Cool, so maybe I can use some of that in this track. Let's see how that might sound. So I've got a lot of guitar on this track already, but I don't have any bass, so I should have some bass on this track for sure. I'm just gonna put it to the bass setting on the THR and see how that sounds. I'm cool with that. I mean, just to start with, I just have everything pretty much flat on here. I think that's gonna work well with this track, so I'll start with that. So now I've got bass on the track, and I'm going to throw some lead guitar down. Not sure where I'm going to throw it in yet, but I'll just play through the whole thing and I'll kind of feel it out. And I kind of have to work out a sound. So this is Brit high gain. Gain's up just under 12 o'clock, just a little bit under that. I've got a little bit more bass, and I've got just a little bit of mids and treble rolled off right now. I have a lot of low end, yeah, just because I like that. You know, kind of would be the sound of like a 4x12, you know, like a bigger amp. So that's kind of the idea. So I'm just kind of using that. So I'll do a few passes. Let's see what comes up. I'm realizing now that the track is a little short because I'm just starting to get into it. It's very Canadian sounding. It sounds like a national anthem. Just because it's small doesn't mean it's not a good amp. In fact, the fact that it's small almost makes it cool. As a songwriting tool, it's awesome to be able to just plug into one box and have everything happen right there. A lot of times, let's say if you're like working on a song idea, you don't want to be distracted by mountains of gear and like figuring out how everything works. You know, if you're sitting in front of just this, there's really nothing to get in the way of your inspiration. Because I've had that problem before with other systems where you start to work and you have the seed of the idea, but then by the time you patch in your like 50th piece of gear, you're like, I forgot what that original idea is, and you're like so far away from what that was. I'd rather play through this than some plug-in, honestly. It's easy for me to just reach over and dial it in while I'm playing instead of scrolling around stuff. It is the fastest, simplest way that I can plug in and show somebody an idea. It's just going to become part of what I do.